Do your legs ever feel heavier than they used to, even when you've done nothing different? What if the real reason isn't aging but something much quieter happening inside your muscles? And what if one of the best ways to fight it is already in your fruit bowl? Some mornings, it just hits you. You stand up from a chair and feel it that extra bit of effort it takes, your legs feel heavier. Carrying grocery bags leaves you a little more winded than it used to. It's not like you've suddenly become inactive, but something's shifted, quietly, gradually, and you're not imagining it. That invisible shift has a name: sarcopenia. It's the slow, steady loss of muscle mass that happens as we age. But here's the part most people never hear. It's not just because you're getting older. In fact, it accelerates when your body isn't getting the daily support it needs, right nutrients, the right fuel. But here's the good news. You don't need a gym. You don't need tubs of protein powder or a rigid fitness routine. Some of the most effective muscle-protecting nutrients are sitting right in your kitchen. The fruit bowl. Yes, real, everyday fruits. They're not just tasty, they're powerful, backed by research, proven to help you stay strong, mobile, and independent well into your 60s, 70s, and beyond. In this video, brought to you by Senior Health Boost, I'll walk you through 5 natural fruits that help protect against muscle loss and quietly support strength. One small bite at a time. These aren't trendy or expensive superfoods. They're common, easy-to-find fruits, each with their own unique way of helping your body fight sarcopenia. And let me tell you this, the fruit in the #1 spot may completely surprise you. It's one you've probably eaten your entire life without ever realizing how much it's been helping your energy, your recovery, and your strength. So stay with me until the end, because just learning how to use these fruits the right way could change the way you move, feel, and age. Let's begin with something soft, comforting, and asafemio, the banana. Now I know, you might be thinking, a banana, really? But behind its humble yellow peel lies one of the most underrated muscle-supporting fruits for seniors. You see, as we get older, our muscles don't just shrink. They also become more reactive to imbalances like drops in potassium, poor recovery after movement, or chronic low-grade inflammation. These issues chip away at your strength over time. And guess what? Bananas help with all 3. Bananas are rich in potassium, a critical mineral that helps your muscles contract and relax. When your potassium levels are low, your legs might feel tired, your balance may feel shaky, and those annoying night cramps might return. One medium banana provides about 400 milligrams of potassium, just enough to keep your muscles working smoothly. But that's not all. Bananas also contain vitamin B6, a key nutrient that helps your body process protein turning, what you eat, into the raw material your muscles need to repair and rebuild. Many older adults don't get enough B6, and that means even if they're eating enough protein, their bodies may not be using it effectively. Adding a banana to a protein-rich breakfast can actually make a noticeable difference in how your muscles respond. Now, I hear this all the time, but aren't bananas too sugary for me? And it's a valid concern, especially if you're watching your blood sugar. Here's the truth. When bananas are slightly green or just yellow, not fully ripe, they rank lower on the glycemic scale. And when you pair them with healthy fats or protein like a few walnuts or a spoonful of almond butter, the sugars absorb slowly and steadily, giving you energy without the crash. Let me share a quick story. A woman I spoke with, she's 71, and still goes on morning walks. She told me she started having half a banana with a few almonds before heading out. I didn't change anything else, she said, but I stopped feeling drained halfway through. It gave me just enough lift to keep going, and that's exactly what bananas do. They don't shout for attention. They support your body quietly with minerals, vitamins, and steady energy that helps your muscles function better every day. There's one more bonus. Bananas are fantastic for gut health. They're full of natural fiber and resistant starch, especially when they're less ripe. This feeds the good bacteria in your gut, and when your gut is healthy, your body absorbs nutrients more efficiently, and that means your muscles get more of the fuel they need to recover and grow stronger. So how can you add bananas into your day? It's simple. Slice half a banana into your morning oatmeal, blend one into a smoothie with soy milk, or just eat it plain with a handful of nuts for an easy afternoon energy boost. Remember, it's not just about eating a banana, it's about making it part of a smart, nourishing routine. Up next, we'll explore another humble fruit that packs an unexpected punch when it comes to muscle strength and cellular recovery, especially after age 60. Keep watching. This next one may already be in your fridge. From one simple fruit to a healing berry in a tropical powerhouse. We just talked about how one banana a day can quietly support your strength, balance, and energy levels. It's not a miracle fix, but, over time, it helps your body perform just a little better day by day. Now, let's move to something smaller, deeper in color, and absolutely bursting with anti-aging power. Say hello to the blueberry. Tiny as it may be, the blueberry is a true giant when it comes to protecting your muscles, joints, and long-term mobility. This little berry is more than just a topping for your morning cereal. It's a quiet warrior, fighting battles you can't even see. One of the biggest invisible enemies of aging muscles is inflammation. You can't see it, you might not feel it immediately, but over time, it creeps in causing stiffness in your muscles, achy joints, and slower recovery from even gentle movement. That's where blueberries step in. Blueberries are rich in dark purple-blue pigments that give the fruit its rich color. These aren't just pretty, they're potent antioxidants that combat both inflammation and oxidative stress at a cellular level. That means they help protect your muscle tissue from the kind of microscopic damage that slowly chips away at your strength. In fact, research shows that older adults who eat blueberries regularly report better mobility, stronger leg strength, and even improved balance. Let me share a story. James, a 74-year-old recovering from hip surgery, started adding blueberries to his breakfast every day. I didn't change anything else, he said, but after a couple of weeks, I could walk longer without that deep ache in my thighs. His smile said it all. It feels like my legs are cooperating again. That's not all. Blueberries are known to improve insulin sensitivity. Why does this matter for muscle health? Because when your body processes sugar efficiently, it delivers nutrients like protein and carbohydrates more effectively to your muscles. That's more fuel, faster repair, and less fatigue without the sugar spikes. The best part? Blueberries are naturally low in sugar. You can enjoy them without worrying about your blood sugar going on a roller coaster. Just toss a handful into your oatmeal, blend them into a smoothie, or mix with plain yogurt. Some folks even freeze them for a refreshing bite-sized treat on a hot day. Whether you're managing type 2 diabetes, watching your glucose, or just trying to keep things balanced, blueberries are a smart, safe, and delicious choice. And perhaps most importantly, they don't just help prevent damage, they actively support repair. They help your muscles bounce back faster after movement, ease post-exercise soreness, and reduce swelling so you feel stronger over time. If you're looking for a sweet, simple way to stay active and mobile, blueberries might just be your new best friend. Now let's shift from cool and tart to something softer, sunnier, and often overlooked in the world of muscle health. The papaya. At first glance, papaya looks like a tropical treat, soft, sweet, and smooth. But dig a little deeper, and you'll discover that its real power lies in digestion and recovery. As we age, our digestive systems don't work quite as efficiently. We might eat more protein, but we don't necessarily absorb all of it. That's where the problem begins. If your body can't break down protein properly, your muscles don't get the building blocks they need. Papaya is packed with an enzyme called papaya, natural digestive aid, that helps break protein into amino acids more effectively. Think of it as a helping hand to your stomach, especially useful when digestion starts to slow down with age. But papaya doesn't stop there. It's an excellent source of vitamin C, which plays a vital role in building collagen, a protein your body uses to strengthen muscles, tendons, and ligaments. Without enough collagen, muscles may feel weak, joints stiff, and recovery slower than it should be. Surprisingly, papaya actually contains more vitamin C than oranges, making it an excellent choice for supporting flexibility and recovery. It also has natural compounds, like beta-carotene and lycopene, powerful antioxidants, that give papaya its rich orange-pink hue. These antioxidants help protect your muscle cells from free radical damage and inflammation, both of which contribute to age-related muscle loss. In fact, some studies have shown that fermented papaya extract helped reduce markers of inflammation in older adults, leading to noticeable improvements in energy, digestion, and overall well-being. Let me introduce you to Anita, 69 years old. She had been struggling with bloating and fatigue. I didn't think much of papaya, she admitted, but she started eating a small bowl after lunch each day. After a week, she felt lighter, less stiff, and had more energy getting up from her chair. Sometimes, she said, it's not about doing more, it's just about helping my body do what it's meant to just a little better. Papaya is also wonderfully easy on the stomach, naturally low in sugar, and high in water content. That makes it an ideal evening snack or a soothing breakfast addition, especially for those managing digestion, blood sugar, or heart health. A few slices of fresh papaya, blended into a smoothie or served on the side of a meal, could help your body extract more value from the nutrients you're already eating. So whether you're dealing with stiffness, sluggish digestion, or simply want to absorb your nutrients more effectively, papaya could quietly become your greatest nutritional ally. But the journey doesn't stop there. Up next, we'll talk about a plant-based powerhouse that's become one of the most respected alternatives to whey protein, especially for seniors. It's gentle, nutrient-dense, and can help you rebuild strength naturally from the inside out. Stay tuned, because this next one could be the key to steady, sustainable strength you've been searching for. The quiet power of everyday food. We saw earlier, the humble papaya offers silent but essential support, soothing your digestion and helping your muscles absorb nutrients more efficiently. It's a reminder that aging strong doesn't always start with more exercise, it begins with what you put on your plate. Now, let's shift our attention to another underrated fruit that holds impressive potential for senior muscle health. Guava. At first glance, guava may not seem extraordinary. It's not as trendy as berries or as creamy as avocados. But make no mistake, it's firm, fragrant fruit is a powerhouse of support, especially for aging muscles. Its secret weapon. Vitamin C. Most of us associate vitamin C with colds and immune support, but this vital nutrient is also deeply involved in the repair and maintenance of muscles, tendons, and connective tissue. Without enough of it, your body can't produce adequate collagen, the structural protein that keeps your muscles connected and joints moving smoothly. Here's where guava truly shines. Just one medium-sized guava can provide over 4 times the daily recommended intake of vitamin C. That's more than an orange by a long shot, and because it's coming from a whole food source, your body absorbs and utilizes it more effectively. But guava's value goes even further. It's also rich in antioxidants, particularly lycopene, which help neutralize oxidative stress, a silent culprit behind accelerated muscle breakdown. Oxidative stress is like rust on your body's engine. It wears down cells, creates inflammation, and makes recovery slower. Guava acts like an internal shield, reducing that cellular damage and helping your body stay resilient. It's not just the vitamin C and antioxidants either. Guava contains a solid dose of potassium, essential for muscle contraction and balance, and its high fiber content supports digestion, helping your body absorb nutrients more effectively. One fruit, multiple benefits without any added sugar or artificial ingredients. I remember chatting with Ravi, a retired school teacher in his early 70s. He started eating guava each morning after his walk, slicing it up and sprinkling a little sea salt and chili on top the way he used to enjoy it in his youth. After a few weeks he told me, "I don't feel that tightness in my knees anymore, and my balance is better." I didn't expect much from it, but it just feels right. Sometimes it's those quiet, consistent changes that create the biggest impact. And if you're worried about blood sugar, guava is one of the most diabetic-friendly fruits around. It has a low glycemic index, meaning it won't cause blood sugar spikes. That makes it ideal for those managing type 2 diabetes or prediabetes. Fresh guava is always best. Enjoy it raw with the skin on. That's where many nutrients live. Slice it into a fruit salad, blend it into a smoothie, or simply eat it by itself. If you can't find fresh guava, a splash of unsweetened guava juice can be a decent alternative, though fresh is always more beneficial. So while guava may not look flashy, it's dependable. It supports recovery. It boosts your immune system. It fortifies muscles and bones from the inside out. And it does all of this while being naturally delicious and easy to prepare. But now, let's talk about a fruit that might surprise you even more. It's small, sweet, often wrinkled, and usually reserved for holiday treats. But if you're over 60 and looking for a natural, easy way to support muscle, energy, and fight fatigue, dates might become your new best friend. Dates are often misunderstood. Many people assume they're too sugary or too rich. But when eaten in moderation, they can be a smart and effective fuel source for older adults. The sugars in dates are natural and balanced by fiber, which slows down how quickly the sugar enters your bloodstream. Instead of a spike and crash, dates give you a steady lift and energy, perfect for that walk around the block, a gardening session, or simply keeping up with the grandkids. And dates don't just bring energy. They're full of potassium and magnesium, 2 critical minerals for muscle function. These minerals help your muscles contract, recover, and resist cramping. If you've been waking up with tight calves or sore thighs, low potassium might be one of the culprits. Just a couple of dates a day can help refill those levels. Even more impressive, dates are packed with antioxidants, particularly flavonoids and phenolic acids. These compounds are anti-inflammatory powerhouses. They help protect your muscle cells, support joint health, and even improve cardiovascular function, all essential for keeping your body moving and your heart pumping strong. I recall a man named Charles, 70 years old, who told me he began eating 2 dates with a small handful of walnuts after his morning walk. He said, "I don't crash like I used to in the afternoons, and weirdly, my knees don't ache anymore. It's like my body stays steadier longer." That's the beauty of dates. They work quietly. They don't require cooking. They're soft and easy to chew. No knives, no prep time, just unwrap and eat. They're the ultimate snack, whether you're enjoying them on their own, chopped into oatmeal, or blended into a protein smoothie. Dates provide sustained energy without overwhelming your system. And for those keeping an eye on their blood sugar, here's some encouraging news. When eaten in moderation, dates have a low to moderate glycemic index. That means they're a far better choice than sugary baked goods or processed snacks. Plus, their fiber content supports healthy digestion, another major plus as we age still. As with anything, the key is balance. 2 to 3 dates a day is plenty for most older adults. If you're active, especially in the mornings, having them as a pre- or post-activity snack can be particularly effective. With guava and dates, we see a recurring theme. Nature's simplicity is often its greatest strength. These fruits don't come in bright packages or flashy labels, but what they offer your body is real, proven, and deeply nourishing. Now that we've explored how guava fortifies your inner structure and how dates deliver gentle energy and healing power, it's time to take one final step forward. What if there was a powder? Yes, a simple pantry item that could help your muscles perform better, recover faster, and even buffer the wear and tear of aging. Let's explore that surprising final chapter. Baking soda, the unsung hero you've had in your kitchen all along. Dates, and the quiet power of daily strength. They may look small and wrinkled, but dates are anything but ordinary. These naturally sweet fruits are the unsung heroes of senior wellness, offering more than just a sugary treat. They're a gentle but powerful source of energy, recovery, and anti-inflammatory support. And for adults over 60, that kind of dependable help is gold. Think about this. Climbing stairs, gardening, even walking the dog might leave you more drained than before. That's natural, but it doesn't have to be your normal. Dates deliver steady, balanced energy thanks to their perfect mix of natural sugars and fiber. The fiber slows the release of sugar into the bloodstream, so you avoid the dreaded spike and crash cycle. Instead, you get sustained fuel that keeps you going without overloading your system. One man I spoke to, 70 years old and always on his feet, told me he started eating just 2 dates with a handful of almonds after his morning walks. I stopped crashing in the afternoon, he said, and weirdly enough, my knees don't ache as much anymore. It wasn't a miracle, just quiet, steady support his body could actually use. Beyond energy, dates are loaded with potassium and magnesium, 2 minerals that support muscle function and reduce cramps. If your legs cramp at night, or if they just don't bounce back the way they used to, low potassium might be playing a role. A few dates post-activity can help replenish what you've lost and soothe tired muscles naturally. Even better, dates are rich in antioxidants like flavonoids and phenolic acids. These compounds help reduce inflammation and oxidative stress. Major contributors to muscle aging and fatigue, dates help protect your muscle cells, boost your immune system, and even support brain function over time. And here's a bonus. Dates are incredibly easy to use. No prep, no cooking, just unwrap and enjoy. That simplicity makes them ideal for seniors who want nourishment that's both convenient and kind to the body. Soft and easy to chew. They're also perfect if dental sensitivity is an issue. Now, moderation matters. Dates are calorie-dense and naturally sweet. But 2 to 3 dates a day, especially when paired with a bit of protein, like a slice of cheese or a handful of nuts, become a muscle-loving, blood sugar-friendly snack. A snack that truly supports your body's ability to recover and thrive. So let's take a moment to appreciate everything we've uncovered. 5 simple fruits, each with its own unique power. No pills, no powders, just nature's quiet gifts, helping you move better, feel stronger, and live fuller. This isn't about extremes or magic, it's about real, accessible steps you can take to support your health. A banana in your oatmeal, a handful of blueberries with your yogurt, a slice of papaya after lunch, half a guava under the afternoon sun, 2 dates before your evening walk. These are more than just fruits. They are daily messages to your body. I'm here, I still want to feel good, I still want to stay strong. And if you've ever felt like your strength was slipping, walking got harder, or your joints ached just a little too often, let this video be your gentle reminder. It's not too late. Your body can still respond. Your strength isn't gone, it just needs a little support to come back. You don't need to change everything. You just need one small habit done consistently, with care. That's where transformation begins. If this video offered you something helpful, an idea, a bit of encouragement, a fresh start, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. Which fruit will you begin with? What change do you want to feel? And if you want more warm, simple, science-backed tips to make aging feel less like a struggle and more like an adventure, please don't forget to like this video, share it with someone who matters to you, and subscribe to Senior Health Boost. We're here to support your strength, one scoop, one fruit, one step at a time. You have so much life and strength still ahead. Stay strong, stay kind to your body. And from all of us here at Senior Health Boost, we'll see you in the next video.